Hello everybody and welcome to another Game Dev Daily. Let's have a look which kind of progress we made on Will You Snail today. Don't look at me, by the way. Let's be real. Not a lot of things happened. I was very busy with the YouTube video again, because it's gonna be a big video. But we're gonna do some development on stream, and I had some time to clean up the project. There's a beautiful placeholder sound that I made that we can use to add some further sound and voice lines. What I want to add today, or what I want to improve today, is basically the beginning experience of the game. What the player sees when he starts the game, so he is surprised and intrigued and wants to continue playing. Just as intrigued, as surprised as you when you started watching the stream and saw my face.
Cool. Somebody wants to play with me. Let's go.
I brought the text back, the subtitles, but they are not sub because they're not at the bottom of the screen. Once again, we'll need that to add some further sound lines, because I think it's smart to implement the voice lines first and then record them after that. This way we know exactly what we need when recording the voice lines. That just makes a lot more sense. Last time I recorded the voice lines first and then implemented them, but I knew what I wanted to have. Now I don't know what I want to have, so obviously it makes more sense to bring the voice lines into the game first, or to implement them first and then record them later when we know what we need. And for this purpose, there's a beautiful placeholder sound. In fact, I made 3.
Blah blah blah, diba beep beep boop. I'm a machine.
That's the placeholder sound that we can use. Actually, I can see through all of these glasses, but they're still a little distracting. Hi! Let's talk about colors. Are you sure you can see something? Yes. But let's be honest, it was a little bit distracting.
Oh boy, I killed you right next to the spawn.
Do you think the color for the spike still works, or should we
Will that
start?
be a new record? I don't think so.
Or should we start Color Crisis 2.0? The Babel mode is back. Pretty hair, yeah, thanks. Fixed it. Like, the question is, how does the beginning of this experience, how is the beginning of this experience supposed to look like? What are the first things the AI says to you? In what mood is the AI in when you first meet it? So those are the questions we're going to answer today. We're gonna leave colors alone. And yeah, I'm just gonna do some development on stream once again. Maybe you can help me out, maybe you can't, we'll see. Great! So I think the mood for the first level is happy. The AI is happy that there is somebody who wants to play with it. Oh, I'm so happy you want to play with me. And kinda goes easy on you. I think that would make sense for the first level. Maybe it's exploring the player's capabilities a bit. But it's definitely not giving its fullest, and it's just having fun destroying you over and over again. So I think one of the first things the AI could say when it first kills you is something like, "Oh, I missed this. Come on, do it again. Oh, I missed this. Come on, do it again." Something like that. Do you think that would work? I think that would work with the current character we have for the AI. Yes. Yes. Again. It's a little hard to imagine how this would feel like with the correct voice lines, but it's gotta do for now. Maybe we can choose a different placeholder because this one is really kind of distracting and biased.
Blah blah blah, die baluba, beep beep boop, I'm a machine.
Maybe let the player choose the color later on. Let's not talk about colors! Maybe we can do that. I mean, all of that is already implemented into the game, so in theory I could just make a color select section in the options so you can customize all of the colors yourself. If you wanna do that, why the hell not? Here's another placeholder.
Placeholder, just imagine I say something funny here.
We could also use that, or we could use this one.
Placeholder, placeholder.
This one is probably the most neutral one, I think, and the least annoying one. Finally, oh, I missed this. Yeah. Don't we have something like this?
Cool. Somebody wants to play with me. Let's go.
What do you think about the first voice line of the AI? Cool. Somebody wants to play with me. Let's go. Also, as you can hear, the slow, melancholic music continues playing. Just an experiment I did. This will probably not stay like this. It's so hard to imagine how this would feel like with the proper voice lines.
Will that be a new record? I don't think so. Placeholder.
Placeholder. Oh no. Why are we doing this? I think especially in the beginning I want this experience to be a bit more streamlined, so I'll probably just deactivate all of the other voice lines, going to be a new record and all that sort of stuff. I think I'm gonna deactivate that. Which is perfect for the stream because it's tedious work. Always very entertaining to watch. Yeah, how do we cancel this? Let's just say instance destroy. Let's do that for all of the situations we don't want to occur. For now, I'll just deactivate all of them, and then I'll manually reactivate the ones we need. So, how are you all doing? Placeholder. That's great. I'm also doing very placeholder. All right, almost there. There's a typo in the subtitle. Here we go. Cool is a bit, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe you're right. What else could we do on level start? Let's see. I mean, first of all, you obviously need to choose the placeholder sound. So, what could be the opening line for the AI? That's a pretty tricky one. Is a strange thing to say. Yeah, probably. Oh. Finally, I can fulfill my purpose again. Yay. Something like that. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, what would you expect after this level? When you first see that face?
Placeholder, placeholder. Placeholder, placeholder.
This is exactly what I would expect as well. A beautiful error message. Ah, breathe it in. Yes. Audio's playing. Argument 1, incorrect type. Expecting a number. What do you mean? I don't know what this bug was. Let's just ignore it and focus on voice lines instead. Or does it have something to do with all of the destroy events I put in here? Nah. Nah, can't be. Let's try the same on virtual machine. Okay. I said let's not focus on the bug. And all I do is focus on the bug.
Placeholder, placeholder. Placeholder, placeholder.
Okay. I think we have a little better information here. Object 8 new record dot sound playing not set before reading it. Ah, okay. In the destroy event. I see. Let's just move that before event user 1, and that should fix it. Ah, something like who are you? Who are you? Nah, doesn't matter who you are. But this is perfect. Go on, do something. Yeah, I like the direction of that.
Placeholder, placeholder.
Yeah. It feels a little overwhelming if the AI just starts talking deep stuff like that, so I like your suggestion. Level start. Who are you? Who are you? Doesn't matter. Then the go on do something obviously only works if we freeze the movement of the snail while this is happening, but we should probably do that anyway. Would be a little weird if you could just start dying while the AI is still introducing itself. Maybe the AI should be introduced a bit more slowly. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to do that properly. I agree it should be introduced a little more slowly. It's a little overwhelming to see all of that right away. Some foreshadowing for the AI. With a build-up. How could we do that foreshadowing though? This is a little silent now for you, right? I guess I can just turn it back to UU compiler. Can you hear something, by the way? Should I make it a little louder? Yeah, you can probably hear this just fine. A room of dead snails. I like that idea. Yeah, some environmental storytelling. Yeah. That would probably feel good. I have to agree. Alrighty then. Let's prototype some stuff. Beep, 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 beep. Child? Maybe that's not the best way to do this. How do I duplicate this level? Let's just take level 1. Guess that's the easiest way. Let's call it build up 01. And then we have to somehow turn this into a dark level. Let me see if I remember how to do this. I think we definitely need to remove the AI representation. Just delete that. And then we probably need to add the tutorial object. And let's just see if this is already enough. Looks like it. Oh no, not quite. Spikes are still coming out of the ground. This looks kinda interesting as well though. So we have to remove this one. And then we also need to add the cool shiny shine. Where do we have the cool shiny shine object? I rearranged these objects a bit. Now I can't find anything because I put them into folders. Maybe it's in player, constant, dark follow flare. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That one. Okay. Oh my god, so many invisible manager objects. Horrible. Every day this game looks better. Thank you. I've got some catching up to do in the chat. You like talking about storytelling in such a random game? Yeah, I definitely want to have a little bit of storytelling in there. I just think that makes it more interesting if it's just not a random AI that just talks random bullshit to you, but it actually has something that could be called a backstory or something like that. Some secrets to discover or whatever. Maybe you could see the AI in the background. Yeah, maybe it's still turned off. Could be a big plot twist that you're not the first snail that tries to beat this. I mean, if we make a room full of dead snails, that's kind of spoiled. Each dead snail is a player who has rage quit. Oh, there could be a gamer tag on on the corpse of every snail. That's a good idea. Your 3D games only have manager objects. That sounds great. Okay. Oh, not okay. What do we have? What do we have this time? The difficulty switch is complaining. Okay. That makes sense because there's nothing to switch the difficulty off. Okay. Let's experiment with some dead snails. Maybe move the player to the top here. What is this? I'm sure this is an invisible manager object, but I can't remember what this is. It's the level styler. Okay, this can stay here. Bam bam. Bada badam bum. I'm gonna remove these red blocks because they look kinda weird in the dark levels. And then one thing I also need to do is deactivating the back pattern, because I also did that in the dark level. Okay, here we go. So this will be some kind of foreshadowing level with some environmental storytelling. I like that idea. Let's see what we can do with this. So I imagine a giant snail graveyard down here. Menu manager. Which manages the menu manager? Oh my god, I think that was something we had in Cake Shift. Okay. Oopsie daisy. Don't want to tilt that. Okay, let's try something like this. Then on the decoration layer, I need to add some stuff. Because this is not automated yet. Maybe I'll automate this. Here. The lights on the ground. They need to be manually placed. Then I'm gonna split this into two and add another block in between, otherwise the light gets too big. And that will cause some issues. For reasons. Okay. I remember correctly. The menu manager. That manages. Oh no, and down here will be a ton of dead snails. And this block needs a light as well. Back decoration. Here we go. Okay, now we need some dead snails. Should we paint multiple of them at once, or should we paint them one by one? I guess this is only prototype. Let's do single dead snails. About 80. Then for the color, should we take the original snail color? Probably not. Is this how a dead snail of this kind would look like? I think so. What a sad thing happened here. Oh my god. No. Let's see. Maybe the white already works. Kind of spooky, ghosty look. So if we do the asset layer, we can't change the color. Back decoration. Okay, let's just make a new decoration object for this. Create object. obj dead snail. Here we go. On which layer? Back decoration. Okay. I know we probably want them to look a little different and stuff, and we also want them there to be a lot more, but let's just see how this looks and feels like. Hi, good pixels. Ah, empty shell, right. True. That's true. Don't ask me why this button is white again. It's just UU compiler does some weird stuff sometimes. I mean, it definitely feels weird that they are always lit. Let's fix that. Maybe some spikes in the second tutorial section. Some old rusty deactivated spikes you have to jump over. Yeah, maybe. Good idea. What's wrong? Ah. This is wrong. Yeah, I mean, this makes sense, right? Image blend, let's set that to obj object level styler dot cal traps. Ah, maybe we should change the color of the spikes though. Ah. Let's put that on the... No, let's actually keep that on the back decoration layer as well. Okay, let's just see how this looks and feels. Yeah, the problem is the spikes don't get stuck on the snails. The snails just explode. I mean, that's a loophole anyway. Not sure how we're gonna fix that. Okay, I mean... They obviously can't be animated. That looks super weird. And then also the fact that they're rotated makes them look weird as well. Create some weird artifacts. Not sure if you could see that. Maybe we can just try adding a couple of straight ones instead. Ba-da-ba-ba. Level design is always a fun thing to do. You like the rotation of them? Yeah. Yeah, the rotation looked cool. The artifacts did not look cool. Should they kill you? I'm not sure. I almost feel like this could become more powerful if there's just one dead snail. Let's try that. Also, let's remove the flickering from the spikes. That's weird. They are not neon lights. They don't need to flicker. Okay, then let's just re-add the rotation. And we can worry about the artifacts later. No. Okay. Then one thing I also want to try is if you can see the red spikes a little further than the dead snail. Just want to see. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream that is almost over. Yeah, I guess that looks cool. The only problem is I'm really not sure about the color of the spikes. Not kidding. In the dark level, Also, let's remove the flickering from the dead snail. So what could we do about the color? Let's just try making it a little bit darker. Color Crisis 2.0 starting right now. Let's see. Did you write that before I said it, Jan, or did we just have the same thought? Oh, those two are the same, but you know what I mean. I think this looks a lot better. They don't look that activated now. They look like they're turned off. Nice. Okay. This time it will only take half an hour. No, it only took half a minute. It's already done. So there's a dead snail. Did the dead snail leave a message? I think it should leave a message. But how would a snail leave a message? Maybe if you stand next to the snail. The spirit of the dead snail tells you something. Dead snail too bright, yeah. Yeah. Let's make it darker. Color Crisis not quite over yet. Let's switch those. The soundtrack in the first two levels is nice, thanks. Okay, I feel like this is not too bright anymore. This looks pretty okay. We should probably add a dramatic zoom in. And then if you go down here, camera zooms in 90%. And if you go down here, it should probably be at 70. And then it can go back to 90 here. And to 100 here. Let's try that. You think it's still too bright? Okay, cancel, cancel. Quickly, cancel. Oh my god. Just in time. Actually, I like if the snail is a little bit too bright. That makes it look a little bit like a ghost, like a snail spirit or something. If you make it darker, it's really just a dead snail. Oh yeah, okay. Still looks pretty good. What do you want to tell me? Yeah, I think the zoom in works quite well here. Yeah, I think you can see that it's a snail. And as I've said, I probably need to change that graphic anyway.
Placeholder.
No, not placeholder, placeholder. Yeah, I agree, they should kill you. They should totally kill you. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm starting the game so often without making rarely any changes at all, that's because I don't know what to do next, and launching the game gives me a way to think about that. Oh my god, why are all the spikes gone now? Is that a UU compiler thing? Do we have any parents here? It's gotta be a UU compiler thing. This spike shouldn't be destroyed. No way. Okay. Okay, we don't have an object AI representation that can mock you for getting killed. Player death line 115. Okay. How do I zoom in again? Whatever. In this line. Okay, let's just do all of that if this object exists. That should resolve the issue. A slime message on the wall. Yeah, something like that. Maybe we should turn this into a slime message as well then, just to be consistent. Don't push that button. Oh, the death animation looks really good in the darkness. That's fun. Yeah, for the don't push me as well, right? What does that button do? Guess you'll have to play the game to find out. It doesn't do anything so far. The main purpose is really just to make players curious and ask that same question. And obviously, the button will make a difference later on. Otherwise, the button would be kind of pointless. So it will definitely do something, but I have no idea what. Okay, so already kind of happy with this level. Let's try adding some slime to the wall, and then I guess we can call it a day. Cause I've gotta pee. It's a very important reason to stop the stream. How big do we want the slime message to be? Something like let's give it a bit of space just in case. And don't worry, this is placeholder. Everything's placeholder. The message, the snail left, needs to be something a little more mysterious than don't give up like I did. I mean, it's a cool message, but it's not really a message, if you know what I mean. You can play the game already with a gamepad. I implemented that a couple of days ago. Watch out for the and then something you don't quite understand. Watch. Watch out for the spikes. That would be a non-message as well. Oh, this looks like an F. Damn it! Oh, this is way too big. There. Oh, I love writing with the mouse. Watch out for the pink. For the pink unicorn, that's it. Oh no, how do I fit this on here? Oh, I'm running out of space. This snail can't write. Why exactly did I write this like that? There was enough space. Great. I could fill a 3-hour stream with that easily. Easily. And now I bet there are a ton of gaps in there, so I can't fill them. Where's the 1 pixel gap? Find the 1 pixel gap. My favorite kind of game. Here's a 1 pixel gap. I have very sharp eyes. Oh, apparently I don't have very sharp eyes. I missed a pixel. How could I? Watch out for the cats. Cats could work. Oh no. They could work if we gave them jobs. Okay, a little bit of slime dropping down here, of course. Snail slime Makes a little bigger drops, I think. Wouldn't you rather watch out for the pink unicorn? Maybe the pink unicorn is the only thing that can get you out of there. Maybe. Or maybe this message is just complete nonsense. What the hell? Okay, very curious. Let's put that on the back decoration layer as well. Oh, this is huge. This is way bigger than I thought. Let's go back to compiler so you can hear something. Beep beep boop bop bop beep. The lighting doesn't really work that well here because the entire object lights up at once or doesn't, and then once again, which kind of error did we cause this time? Oh, Game Maker, you're killing me. If you don't use the compiler, it works properly. Not quite sure what to think of that. I think it would feel better if we find the snail first and the text later. It should be smaller, right? So yeah, this is nice. You find the snail first. Then you find the text. Even though the text is... Okay. So, guess this this level is the end result of today's stream. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Highly appreciated. Really enjoying these. Hope you do as well. And I'm gonna see you tomorrow. No, I'm not gonna see you tomorrow, but tomorrow I will release the video I've been working on for the entire week. And I hope it's gonna be pretty helpful for some of you. Not so much for others, but that's always the case with videos. It's more useful for some than for others. Can't be equally useful for everybody. Right. Alrighty. See you. Bye, everybody.